So this weekend I am pruning back the Mexican sunflower on the outside of the property. And this time we're using a new tool, a handsaw. I have several of them, but this one is actually really light and I can use one hand to do it. In the past I was using a machete or one of those hook knives to do it, but this right here will speed up the process and allow me to chop, drop, and keep moving and working on other things on the farm. So I know Mexican sunflower gets a bad rap. If you're a home gardener, I do not recommend. But if you're a person like me who's growing a syntropic food system, it is very important and crucial to include Mexican sunflower into your system, which can easily be moved out later on, which eventually I will be getting rid of it in a couple years. But the reason why is when we're getting over 100-degree temperatures and my land does not have irrigation and I'm solely relying on what nature gives it, planting Mexican sunflowers within my system around sensitive trees, immature trees, young trees, or seedlings is very important because it grows so fast. It shades out the ground. It provides nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other nutrients directly in the ground. And every single time you prune it back, it releases a chemical that tells the other plants growing around it that they need to grow. So it helps your syntropic system grow a lot faster. It also allows me to now be able to have inputs grown right here on the farm. So not needing to get wood chip drops or leaf bags, even though I still pick up leaf bags for certain areas, but this allows me to mulch it right in place. This year we're going to also work on doing the compost tea part of it because it makes a excellent compost tea where you can come in and feed your roots the soil with the compost tea, or you can foliar feed your plants. Mexican sunflower is better than chicken manure. It doesn't burn the roots. It has more nutrients than chicken manure, and you don't have to worry about the chemicals, or not the chemicals, but the bacteria that chickens can have, like salmonella. So it's a natural way of fertilizing and feeding your root system, the soil, because that's the most important part of this process. We're building life in the soil. So I am also mulching my tree rows. One thing I have to pay attention to is the trees around it and not cut them, but this will make it easier. 3 years ago, I needed to use mulch or leaves to mulch these beds. Now that we're growing the Mexican sunflower, we can chop it and drop it and use it as mulch for free.